Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a purple Christmas set. Now usually at the start of the video I quite like to show you guys what the nails are going to look like, and you don't have that in today's video because originally I'd done this set with different colours. I did it with green, red and gold, so I literally thought those are going to be the best colours together. It's so Christmassy, so festive, right on point. No, it looked horrendous. So if you're going to have the same thought as me when seeing this set and thinking you might want to switch out the colours, I do not recommend that combo. It just looked horrendous. I don't know. Hated it. So I really liked the whole vibe though of it. So I still wanted to film it, but just going to be switching out the colours. So I thought it's a bit more of a safer bet if I stick to one colour theme. So I went for purple. I've been doing quite a lot of blues, a little bit of pinks. So I just felt like purple, I don't think I've done a purple this year just yet for Christmas. So here it is today. So when it comes to our colours, so we've got two different shades of purple. We want one light, one dark. I've got one very like chromy, glittery one from Madame Glam, and it's absolutely unreal. And then you also want your like nudie background shade. So I didn't go for food coma this time around. I've gone for more of like a paley, pinky, whitey colour instead. Food coma is a bit more of a brown undertone. This one's a bit more of like a pinky peachy undertone, so it depends what you're going for, but for a change I went in with that one. So we've got 4 nails with the nudie shade, 1 full nail with the light purple, and then we've got an ombre between the two purples, and oh boy was it a struggle to ombre those. I tried my best as I could, but yeah, we'll do what we can with those. And then once everything is cured, I will go in again and do another coat. That will be cured, and now we can crack on with our nail art. So we will have 2 nails that are going to be kind of similar but mirror kind of flipped over, and then this one is going to be on its own. So we're doing a smile line very low down the nail because I wanted to do a layered French tip look here. So I'm starting off with the darker shade at the bottom. Basically did a smile line really low, colour in the tip, pop into the lamp. Off camera I'll do another coat because as you can see the purple is quite sheer and patchy in areas, so it definitely needs another coat. So that's there done, and then I am going to do another smile line on top of it and then colour it in again, but this time with the lighter purple. In some lightings, like the way I'm recording, it looks kind of pinky guys, but it is this very pale purpley shade. So when I colour that in, and again off camera I'll do another coat of that because I just needed it. Some gel polishes from Madame Glam don't need it, they're pretty good, and others do. So for example later on the chrome that we're going to use, that was pretty good guys. I was pretty impressed with the coverage of that glittery gel polish. It's quite chromy kind of. You'll see in a moment. It's really pretty, and they've been coming out with a lot of those ones, and I'm so happy because I think it's unreal. Here it is. So it's purpley. I've got all sorts of different colours that they've come out, and it's so beautiful. Honestly, you can see the pigment in that glitter. There's almost like no clear acrylic, not acrylic, sorry, gel polish. Like it's so pigmented, so well thought out and created. Like they really did a good job, because you all know those painful gel polishes that are pretty much 90% clear and then 10% glitter, and it's just a nightmare to get the full opacity. You will not be getting that with that one. So if you are looking for like a bit more of a sheer glitter one, this is definitely not the one to get. So as you saw, I did like a squiggly line at the bottom left hand side of the nail, and I coloured it in, and I'm going to do the same on the other nail, but this time top right hand side. So you kind of want to like mirror flip it, but also switch the position rather than do it at the bottom, do it at the top kind of thing. And on the other nail I did like a little chunk at the bottom, but on this nail I'm doing a big chunk at the top. It's just completely up to how you want to play it. I just felt like I had a bit more space at the top, so I've gone in with a larger chunk, and I'm colouring that in, and then that will go into the lamp. Again, wherever you feel like you need to coat, just go ahead and do it. If not, just skip to the next part. Once that's out, we're going to basically repeat the exact pattern that we've done, or at least the best you can. I feel like in some areas I kind of flopped it, but you want to repeat it twice. So this time we're doing it with the darkest shade. I feel like that will be the best course of action with our next colour coordination, I guess, or a step. And then after the darker one is done, I'm going in again, and we're going to do it with the lighter shade. So we're doing like a 3-layer squiggly line going on, and you want to do it of course on both of those nails. This purple was very sheer. I was really not enjoying working with that. It's very pretty, especially after the 2 coats, but I don't know, it's just something about it that was kind of bothering me when I was working with it. And again, yeah, do again with the lighter. I will include footage of me doing that as well. Make sure to check out the description for any discount codes, especially for Christmas. You want to save yourself some money as much as you can. I do have a good code down there. It's a cashback website for you guys if you want to help out the channel. It's basically a cashback website where you can just do your regular shopping online as you would, and you get money back literally for free, no cost involved, which is amazing. And if you use my code down below and create yourself an account and start working on your cashback, then you'll get yourself £15 for free once you get your first £5 cashback. It's an absolute bargain. Love that website. I've literally got 800 quid, almost 900 now, to be honest. I'm gonna have to recheck. Yeah, given back to me, which is amazing. I can fully vouch and confirm that it works, and it's absolutely amazing. So check it out. Now we're on to the lighter shade of purple here. We're going to, of course, again, repeat everything. Pop that into the lamp. After that, I think we're going to do some glitter placement. Very simple, very standard for me. I do it quite often, to be honest, on the channel. So we've got this really beautiful glitter. Again, ideally, if you pick out the color, you'd want to pick out a color that you've also got the glitter color in your collection. So I have quite a lot. There was a phase where I was in where I was buying so much glitter. I don't know. I kind of woke up one morning, I had none, and then the next I woke up and I had like one and a half drawers full, pretty much. So it was a bit wild, and I had deliveries like every day delivering me glitter. It's quite wild. But I've got so much glitter now, so luckily I'm able to kind of, you know, pick out any color and have it. But if you've got a smaller collection, then it's probably best to pick out a color that you have within the glitter collection that you have as well, because right now I'm picking out a glitter that's going to be very close to the colors that we're using, and then we're going to create this kind of like faded look with the glitter. I do it quite often on my channel, so if you watch me quite often, you'd already know. But we're trying to focus the chunkier sides at the top. I'm really failing though, because I don't know. Usually I'd advise that you just kind of sprinkle a little bit of that glitter into like a pot or something, and then, you know, pick up what you want. But I was just dipping my brush into that container and just hoping for the best, and today wasn't that great of a day, but I try my best with it as much as I can. And then you want the smaller little chunks a bit lower down to make it look like it's kind of like, you know, sprinkling down the nail. Once you're happy, pop that into the lamp and apply another layer of base coat to help with the evenness. Now we're on to some stamping. I've really sped up this part because it always just takes so much time. But this stamping plate is Knoll Collection, I think number 10, I think that is, or 1. I think it's 10. And this one's really cute because it's got the little Christmas trees and these little like lines and stuff, and I thought it was really cute. So we're going to stamp it on the ombre nail. Because my nail's so large, I will have to double stamp it, but luckily the stamping plate makes it really easy for you to connect the two, and you can't even tell that they've been joined together. We do have another stamping plate also from the same collection, but this one I think is number 22, I think. And this one's really cute because it's got these little images, and I really wanted to use it, so I came up with just kind of stamping it wherever. So you'll see in just a second. If you wanted to be super, you know, elevate, I guess, the design and stuff, you could colour in the little images if you wanted to, but I just felt like that was a lot of work, and I don't even know how I would approach it, what kind of colours I'd pick out and all sorts. So, and usually when I start whipping out all the colours, that's where everything goes wrong for me. So I thought I'll keep it as a stencil and hope for the best, and that's exactly what we did. I went in with the black stamping polish just because I felt like it would stand out a bit more than white on this design, especially as later on we will be doing some white details on the nail as well with some nail art gel as well. So we've got the Christmas tree stamped down first. Now we're doing a reindeer, and the stamping plate has these stars and hearts too, these little ones. They even have a bow. It's really cute. So it's a really nice, kind of like an accent stamping plate. So I was using those hearts to kind of finish off the stamping bits. So I placed the heart at the top and at the bottom of both the reindeer and the Christmas tree. Then I'll be working on the other French tip nail. Well, I guess the only French tip nail that we've got going on. And on that one, I liked the little gingerbread man that they had, a very little one. So we're going to pick that up. Then above it, they had a Christmas present with like a bows and stuff, which I actually need to wipe it away because I got some stamping polish on that. But here it is, this one there. So that's where we're going to stamp on top of the gingerbread man. And then to finish it off and tie it in with the rest of the little hearts I was stamping, I'm going to stamp another heart right at the top of that present, and that'll be it for our stamping. That's all. Now we're going to be top coating, so I am going in with a matte top coat, especially because later on we're going to do some details with some nail art gel, sorry, and that kind of cures tack free and glossy onto the nails. That's why I wanted the nails matte, but you all know I love matte nails anyways when it comes to nail art, so you'll be seeing that, or have seen that probably plenty on my channel. And then once that's out of the lamp, grab yourself nail art gel. I really like the Madam Glam one. I love the consistency. I haven't really tried many. I have tried Unbelievable gels from Glitterbelt, and I love them too, but I feel like their function isn't quite mainly focused on nail art. It's a bit more of like a pigmented gel polish, and it just isn't too easy to work with personally, in my opinion. Nail art gels from Madam Glam work so much better, in my opinion. Although, don't get me wrong, I would still be buying Unbelievable gels because they're amazing and they have such a large range of colours to pick from. So although they might not be the super best, they have such a nice range that I can, it's enough to look past. Basically, they're not crazy hard, it's just they're a bit more thicker to work with, and yeah, stuff like that. So with the white, I'm going to be outlining the squiggly lines. I also outlined one of the small lines on the other nail as well, and I did some dots and stars on there as well. Then on these lines, I am doing a couple of little dots here and there. I'm doing like a cluster of 2 and then 1 on its own, then pumping that into a lamp. And then I'm going to do that again on this one as well. So I'm basically separating the darkest shade of purple with the glittery one. And again, that will receive its little dots there as well. That will go into the lamp. After that's done and cured and ready to go, we have a very tiny little fragment of crystals going on. Nothing too crazy, to be honest. It's so small that you might as well even skip it if you didn't really like it too much. Nothing really will change or affect the design, to be honest. But I've got these, you've probably seen them plenty of times, these flower charms. And I've got a purple one, so I thought it would be very fitting to get that involved. And then just 2 tiny little AB crystals on either side. We're kind of going to do like the crown look that I like to call it. Tiara / crown look, where it's right at the top of the nail. So I'm going to place that down. And I did also place a cabbage bead in the center of the flower as well, just to give it that, middle parting. But if you don't want to do that either, you can just absolutely skip it. It really does not make a difference in the design too much. But here go the couple of AB crystals. Then we'll go the cabbage bead, which I'm not sure I included. Off that will go into lamp for a cure. And here are the final results. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I would love to see you all in my next video. Bye guys.